Because he didn't save it to his profile. Shut up, Richard. Yes, you do. Nigga, your gamer tag is your profile.
Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jones. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Ronald Jones, the
all right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And it's 3rd down.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. To throw is Jackson. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will take this one. That's a touchdown. It's 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead,
he did run a curl route, though.
Take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
You still threw it too late, though. Like, you should have threw it. You should have threw it while he was still running, because I had ran away from him.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that.
I'm forgetting you got. Okay, let me pay attention.
First down, Aftershock.
I forgot you got Lamar Jackson over here.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45
oh, nothing but.
Already. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
Bro, who they?
And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
You should not have got that many yards out that play.
47 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones.
Bro, you saw how they stopped me in the hole?
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Now look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, he should have touched the ball.
You better. You better quit getting it. Oh my goodness. Oh shit.
Here's Jones. Look at the spin.
Okay, we can still farm it. It's cool.
Losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano.
A 31-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. ball's out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says
Right.
to that guy, hey, it's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. We're kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Yeah, I guess so. Sheesh. Your man should have a concussion though. His head hit the ground and everything.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now Newton. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I mean, he wasn't close to me because I wouldn't have threw it if he was close.
Here's the first carry
The
for
computer?
Kenny Drake, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
You playing the computer or you playing
Win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Throwing deep for Galladay. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Kenny Galladay. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Oh, shit.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal.
Like how he threw the ball and then like
Puts more pressure on every possession for you now.
I don't know, it just looked weird.
And feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this up
I could not switch to that dude.
before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Man, what the hell is this? 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, 0 wide receivers.
On second and 11 now. Jackson.
Man, you ain't see me over there?
Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the Already has 2 interceptions.
Being talented from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen
Oh,
guys in this
shit.
league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That man say, fuck no.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And
You was in a contain rush, huh?
58. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Nah, that man contain rush and let the running back run right by him.
Now on first down, Drake again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. After 14-3 ball game.
The score, Thunderbirds 14, Aftershocks 3.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a toss, left side, it's Hill. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
A run for Hill. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Being chased out left.
Man, look at this dude. Like what he move for?
And that's where the return stops.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback
This man gonna run to where you at instead of staying where he was at. I don't understand.
There's a guy lurking, tuck the ball from.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards.
You kind of was supposed to slow down, to be honest.
The running lane's
So the
definitely not been there for him here in the first half. And
so
I
the
think it's
fullback
all
could
his offensive line
block.
hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson.
Oh.
Crosses the football near his own goal line. And this will be recovered at
Wait a
least by
what?
the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. The
Why he threw the ball?
You can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be
That dude was going out on a route?
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed.
Was that dude going out on a route?
Get out of the end zone.
Oh, he fumbled.
A
Oh.
lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
I thought he was trying to throw it to the, because the tight end stayed in the block, right? I thought he was trying to throw it to the tight end.
This will be taken at the 13.
I thought he was trying to flip it to the tight end.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you
Come on, Blake, you got it. You got to block one of them.
Did he say that? But he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in.
And PIF?
The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit
Man, ain't no
facetious
way.
here, but the bottom line is take care of the football and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
From the 24, Newton.
Let the ball go.
To Newton and take him down for the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Third and long, it's Newton. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track.
I'm tripping. I got Cam Newton. I should have just ran over your linebacker
After that,
instead of trying to throw the ball.
now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Boy.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Now it's Tate.
Man, that dude blocked the shit out of me.
Punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
42-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. You got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh,
Without
shit.
a doubt, that's a great way to score some points.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Man, you better quit running that bullshit.
Now Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works.
Who the hell is that, a fullback?
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well.
I'm surprised the dude didn't
on the screen, they send a message to the defense.
normally he
But you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
God damn.
And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work.
Normally he
allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
he pushes that dude, the running back, and don't let him release.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard.
Why the hell is that safety?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Because when I saw the yellow thing, I thought they threw a flag and called face mask.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson getting intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
I don't know, but I say, well, if he ain't going to run at it, I'm just going to go catch it.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it
Oh,
for you
shit.
after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job.
We got Lamar discombobulated out here.
The other team.
They'll start the drive with
Oh,
at the line of scrimmage, and right
shit.
there. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Going to be incomplete.
okay. I thought that was a,
Shot, but it's 3rd down.
I thought that was
to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had
a
his
safety
way
or
so
something.
far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's going to look for Allen now. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Bro, like, if you don't move when I tell you to move,
His first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Off play action, Newton. And that is incomplete.
okay, you just don't want to catch today. All right.
Force bearing down on him there. He
That's
could not
cool.
hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Lockdown
It's
tight,
cool, bro.
forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Newton.
Okay, Madden. All right.
Tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion.
Really?
Bringing up 4th down.
Well, I couldn't put my hands up, though, to catch the ball. 16-3. This man kicked the ball in the end zone.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson able to hit his target land. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Taken in the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he slips up past the 40.
Damn.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front.
He didn't have no acceleration. That's why you caught him.
Running game and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Now Drake. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Newton will set up the screen to Drake. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the
Fellas, y'all got to block one of them.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, Newton.
It's so peaceful when we could just sit back here in the pocket.
The season both in this game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. Throwing is Newton. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one.
What'd you say we did? What we did?
There, first down.
Aftershock.
Oh shit.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh.
That is
Man, what's wrong?
incomplete.
What's wrong with Ronald
Those
Jones?
are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can
Oh.
really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound.
Damn it.
It's hard to execute against them.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down.
An effective 10 yards there takes us back to 1st down. Jackson will throw again. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to
Man, what is
abandon
you
that
doing
plan
in the game?
and start chucking
Get
it
out
all
of here.
over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
I want you to keep thinking it's sweet.
14 on that one, and a 1st down.
Aftershock.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by Waller out left side. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain
A
of
good pickup there.
We want you to
8 yards
keep
on the
thinking
first
it's
down
sweet.
completion.
the 13-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go back to the ground with Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made at the
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better.
All right,
than
you
the
ready?
first half. They've got to find a way to get him
Well,
going.
you
He's
ain't
a
gonna
big
get in that
part of their
formation
offense.
now. They ain't stop you before.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it
Damn,
from the
cuz you
9.
really got 7 yards rushing.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5.
Well, at least you got the double digits. You got 10 now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Third and goal, Jackson.
Man,
Gets into the
how the dude blocking me, bro? Oh my God, bro.
His 5th touchdown.
I'm in the end zone. How is your guard blocking me?
Able to cut into that deficit.
Wow, that's illegal, man, downfield.
Tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now.
This man
of
said he going to
24-10.
Waffle House.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm appalled.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano out to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
I wonder if Orleans beats Pop Thomas.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
That's what's up.
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there.
Big Mike.
Keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Brought down at the 28.
And a lot of times these plays
They hitting, bro.
or they go for big yardage in here.
Hey, man.
Outside, turned
What
it
you trying to do?
and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll find Galladay. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So on the other side of the field now.
Chill out, bro. Chill out.
As they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay.
Damn it.
That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 38, Newton. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
The ball carried.
Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on.
Oh, my
Instead,
goodness.
it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The offense on 3rd down tonight.
Yeah.
They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's got his man on the out route. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing here, Newton. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all.
You kind of full, huh, cuz?
You stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
You had back-to-back 30-piece wins.
And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Yeah, 30-piece lemon pepper. This one 30-piece hot.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take?
And who you throwing that to, me?
Time tonight, it's an interception. With a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I don't know what your receiver doing over there.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now following the interception, here's Newton. They'll get this one to Galladay. And they'll get him down as he's inside
GG's,
the 40.
bro.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the home team here, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get
That
to stop
sound
for
good.
a
I'm
few
just gonna get a
days as
computer
they'll
to
host the
force.
Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3.
You say you beat.
And they will get a home date next week as they will take
Oh.
on the Buffalo Bills. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.
You said it's 21-13. That's what. That's what they say. How old DMX was? He probably was a sacrifice. For who? I don't know, but